Hi everyone, this week's Tweak of the Week is using lasers, and I've come to Chelsea to meet Dr Maryam Zamani and watch her doing some treatments with Sciton Lasers. One is going to be a laser treatment called Halo, that's a fractional treatment. The other is a broadband light treatment, so it's not laser, it's more like IPL but stronger than IPL. And she's going to explain all this to us and what they're good for, principally pigment, skin rejuvenation, but I'll get all the detail from Dr Zamani. So come along and we'll see how it goes. Vicky, what has made you step up for this treatment?
So improved pigmentation and tone of skin, I believe.
Fantastic, yeah. Because that's what this laser is particularly good at doing. And have they told you much else about it, like what to expect?
Apparently I'm going to look radiant afterwards.
You should do. Okay, we've got to get some numbing cream on you.
Okay.
And then we'll follow you in here and see how it goes.
Okay, perfect.
We're doing these images of Vicky's skin with the Visia imaging system to show exactly what's going on with the skin in terms of pigmentation, redness, brown spots. And then afterwards, you'll be able to see exactly what changes the treatment has made.
So I'm using a very strong 23% lidocaine gel to help make this as pain-free as possible. But you could use LMX 4%, again, for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what type of topical you're using.
Dr Zamani, tell me a bit about this Sciton laser that you've got, because it's got a couple of different treatments on it that you're going to do, hasn't it?
It does. It's a platform machine, and I'm really excited to have it. It has something called broadband light, as well as a laser adapter as well. So it has different laser handpieces that I'm really excited to use in combination with the BBL.
Okay, so what is broadband light?
So broadband light is basically like a souped up version of IPL, I'd like to say. So it's different wavelengths of light. It uses different filters. You can change the filter on the machine to really target different skin concerns such as hyperpigmentation, telangiectasias, cherry angiomas, lots of different applications. And then you have the Halo, which is a laser head. It has a 1470 as well as a 2940 laser head combined together to create an ablative and fractional and non-ablative laser together.
Who it's good for? I mean, anybody with these pigment issues.
Absolutely. Anywhere from pigmentation, so, you know, solar keratoses, you know, little freckles here and there, larger sunspots. You can also use it for, as I said, facial telangiectasias, rosacea patients who have, you know, very fine telangiectasias on the skin, the ones around the nose. It just helps with acne as well, the redness that can be associated with acne. So a lot of different applications for the BBL. Okay,
and why do you do the two treatments together in combination? Because that's quite unusual, isn't it?
It is. I mean, sometimes we do them, you know, do lasers in combination with an IPL treatment, for instance. And, you know, I do that quite a bit in my own practice. But what I love about this is that it works really well together. So you're clearing the skin, essentially with the BBL, the broadband light, and then you're actually creating microcolumns of injury with the Halo machine that improves the skin texture, the quality, and really gives you that luminous, radiant, glowing skin once the downtime is over. So you're going to feel this now, okay? 1, 2, 3. And because it's different, it's slightly different than traditional IPL. You are not staying in one spot. It's like a scanning situation. That's what's so cool about this, is that you don't need to change an entire handpiece. You just have these filters here. And you can just change them around.
So different filter for the second pass?
Different filter for the second pass. Oh, that works so beautifully. This is amazing.
Amazing. So you can see them vanishing as you treat.
Yep.
Why does it measure the face before you start?
To tell you how much energy you need to deliver to each patient. Because there are different sizes of faces. Some people have bigger faces and some people have smaller.
For sure, that's so clever.
You look a little bit tan. So I've just put a barrier cream on, and I've also put SPF 50. Yeah. Very important for you to have reapplication of both of these products every day, multiple times a day.
You can see Vicky was quite red at the end of that treatment. The recovery is relatively quick. She will be looking fine in a couple of days, then the speckling will come through as the skin recovers, and that will heal up over the next week. And then we're going to wait until we have the after pictures to show you what the full result is like. Okay, so here are the results. Now, in this first close-up, you can see just how much the treatment has cleared superficial pigment from Vicky's skin and improved the evenness of her skin tone. These pictures were taken with the Visia imaging system, and they show various aspects of her face before and after the treatment. There's a few more to come after this. And what Visia does is it rates images by comparing the results to its database of results from people in the same age bracket. So here, what you're seeing is before treatment, Vicky rated a low 10% in terms of pigmentation, i.e. 90% of people her age had fewer superficial pigmentation marks than her. So that's not a great result. But after, her score has shot up to 75%, meaning that her pigmentation marks have reduced so much that only 25% of women in her age bracket have less obvious pigmentation. Here, Vicky's first measurement for wrinkles, which was 60, showed that her wrinkles appear to be better than 60% of other people her age. After treatment, her score rose to 86, meaning that now she has fewer visible wrinkles and her wrinkles look better than 86% of other women her age. These pictures look at the extent of porphyrins, which are bacterial excretions which can get stuck in pores and lead to acne. And this is looking at the porphyrins on Vicky's skin. And before treatment, you can see she's got a very low rating of 10%, i.e. she doesn't score very well because there's an awful lot of porphyrins on her face. But after treatment, those have been cleared right away and she rates at 96%, i.e. her porphyrin count was so greatly reduced that she rated better than 96% of other women her age. Treatment has improved Vicky's Visia rating of brown spots within the skin, the ones that are caused by UV exposure, from a low 10%, not a good score, to a much improved 36%. So that translates in visible terms as less brown pigmentation and a more even skin tone. I mean, you can see the change in her face, can't you? Vicky's pores rated an average sort of 56% on the Visia image before treatment, but you can see after treatment the pores are much less obvious, so they've been reduced by the treatment, which has strengthened the collagen, so the pores aren't so easy to see. And so Vicky's rating after treatment is 88%, so that's a huge improvement in the visibility of her pores. So when you put all these changes together, that's what adds up to that incredible picture. There's a huge change in her skin, and that's all been brought about by this one treatment session. That was this week's Tweak of the Week. Thank you very much for watching.